Boom, baby. Boom. Rise. Shine your halo into this world. As soon as I started the show, the energy came around me in the elements, water and the wind. And then it just sunk in that I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to even feel my skin, the wind on my skin, this visceral feeling of I'm not just eating my food and throwing it down my mouth. I'm taking the moment to be glad that I'm alive to taste it. And I want to take this moment and thank the ability to apologize. I'm sorry for being an asshole. I should have called it Saints and Asshole instead of Saints Addiction, because I get so focused on what I'm doing, I forget to live with empathy in my heart, to live with the other people in mind. And this is where it all comes from. We're talking about addiction. All of our addictions stem from some sort of trauma, some sort of unresolved issue, and we never got a chance to say sorry. We never got a chance or that other person that did us bad ever got to apologize for doing us bad. And we live in this world full of hate inside of ourselves. We can live inside of this regret and then this vibration that doesn't make us feel any better or move us forward, because it was unapologized for and never got out of us. Instead, we end up burying our heads and go, oh, that person just burnt us, or fuck my parents, or fuck that situation. And all these situations add up, and all of a sudden we're living in a world where we had wished that we had had a chance to express ourselves. And that's what I wanted to do this morning. Marijuana Motivation is in an empty parking lot, no one's around. I can get hit and ran over, car starting, water starting, but I apologize for what's happened and my behavior, my part in it. I never got a chance to do it. Yes, be louder. That's their energy. And there's so much energy in each of us. We tend to bump into each other. It's called the movie Crash for a reason. I don't know if you ever got to see it. It had Sandra Bullock in it, and all these people went through basically a day in LA and crashing into each other. All of our energies, all of our stories, all the way that we live is constantly vibrating in the cosmos. Stars can run into each other. Satellites hit each other all the time. This happens. Life happens. I don't know anybody that walks through it and just got through it unscathed. I'm sure you even made it to the day without arguing with someone, even better, but that's not how life is. There's going to be friction. There's going to be times that you will be tested, and in those moments, I hope you shine. I really do. I hope that you turn your halo on and you act with your best behavior, and that's what I need to do. And I'm not always good at doing is acting on my best behavior, because that's what saints do. We literally take care of what's inside of us and feel that energy and put that energy into someone else. It's not just that we're going to randomly argue with someone or have some kind of road rage or pick fights. No, I'm talking about treating people better than they treat themselves. This is going to be a saintly act, but that's what I'm asking you to do is, next time someone's going through it, you might not know why they're going through it. And you might have to ask yourself, man, I've been there. And instead of getting Odie with them, instead of getting froggy with them and jumping to conclusions, why don't you give them a break and just say, yo, I've been there before. That's not the real you. Turn on your halo and shine. I hope you have a better day from here on out. And that's what saints do. We love, even though it seems unlovable, we keep loving. Same like the homeless. People they made their situations themselves. It's like, no, you have no idea what got them here. You have no idea the circumstances that people are going through. And people talk about don't judge a book by its cover, but do you have empathy for that cover? Do you have empathy for a stranger as you're going through the world and you're bumping into them? Each one of us is going to have a chance to bump into each other. The whole field's open. It's football season. Everybody's running into each other. So protect yourself at all times. Be the best that you can be at all times. And that's your midnight marijuana motivation. If you got anything out of this, be a giver. Be a saints giver. Go to saintsgiving.com. Even if you can't donate, share, because that's what the app's for. It's a sharing app. It's just like you're in kindergarten. Everybody on this planet, no more poverty, no more hunger. And we did it from a first grade rule of sharing. Just like that, everyone has enough. We just have to share and believe in the abundance that's in this universe. So that's my midnight marijuana motivation. Without the Mota, it's Sober September, and I'm going after all the things that have been taken from me without my sobriety, and that's my apologies. So you get an apology from me, straight from my heart. If I've ever done you wrong, I'm sorry, and I'd like to bring you closer and tell you myself I'm so sorry. Let our hearts touch heart to heart. Let's hug it out. That's your midnight marijuana motivation. And as always, peace and love. If you got anything out of this, I'll see you on the other side. Chigathon and Saintsgiving. Like the page. Instagram, follow, like, whatever you can. Peace and love. Chigathon later.